welcome back. I'm so happy you're here and you took a little moment of your day to see what I am up to. For everyone who just sees me for the first time, welcome. My name is Yanni and I'm doing this all about Christmas channel. On this channel you will find lots of DIYs. On a Wednesday you will find seasonal DIYs. It can be Valentine, it can be Easter, it can be fall, it can be anything. And of course on the Saturday we are going to do a Christmas DIY, but always with a twist so you can use it in your daily decor. So I hope you like this content, and if you do, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and give me a thumbs up. It would help my channel a lot to grow. Of course, you will find the links down below in my description box, and there you also find the link for our main channel Deco Easy I am doing together with Diane. So enough talking for today. We are staying in the Easter season because I love Easter. We are going to make from Tumbling Tower Blocks, we are going to try to make some carrots. We are going to do them in different colors, so we will see how this will turn out. Of course, take out your glue gun and your tumbling tower blocks, and I hope you join me. And if you just want to watch, come along with me. Let's do this. And here you see what we will use for this DIY. And of course, if you're familiar with my channel, you know we are cutting out our tumbling tower blocks. Of course, I hope you put them also on your table and do this DIY with me. See already, I have the blocks on the table. My glue gun is running and he is already heated up for doing our DIY. And like I said, we are going to try to make some carrots. And I know carrots from tumbling tower blocks is I don't know how they will turn out, but we will make 2 of them and we will see how they will look like if we painted them and if we change them up and decorated them. So this is just new for me also. So what we're going to do, we are going to need 2 blocks of 2 because we make 3 layers. So we make 2 from 2. This is 1. This will be number 2 from 2. Then we're going to need 2 from, of course, 1 also, 2 from 2, 2 from 1. I lay them this way so you can see what we will need. Now we make 2 from 3, like this. And again, I can say it enough, place it down, squeeze it and remove it. It's just like a melody. I know sometimes you wish you couldn't hear me because I rambling on sometimes, but bear with me. Just look at how the DIY is done. Then you don't have to listen to me. You even can put the sound quietly. Then you even don't have to hear me. But of course, I hope you enjoy doing this together with me. And you see already, we have already 2 of 3. Now we need 1 of 4 for the underlayer. And we have so many beautiful friends here on YouTube. Diane and I always say how blessed we are. We are always getting such a nice comments, and we never get comments from people who don't like us or are really, I don't know, hate comments. Some people get already, if I listen to people who also are YouTube creators, they sometimes get such a nice terrible comments. You don't understand why people would do that. If you don't want to look, I always say, please go ahead, move forward. If this is not your thing, then maybe you have to look for another channel, but don't say bad things to each other. I really hate that always. But we are so lucky with so many beautiful, beautiful friends here on YouTube. I have to say it also right here because we are so thankful for that. Now we have already the bottom. We are going to put it down this way. We are going to take the 1 of 3. We do again some glue on top of here in the middle. And I use my glue gun, but of course you can use your own glue. If you have better glue than I have, please do remove the glue. You see already it's coming out and I am removing it immediately. Now we take the other 1 of 3 like this, go around the corners like this, and this corner and a couple in the middle to give it a little bit more support. And now we're going to place this one exactly against the other one like this, so we get it even. I will show it to you. This is what I mean. This is already the first start of our bottom of our carrot. Now we're going to do the parts of the two like this, and we are going to do some glue over here and place it again in the middle of this one too, like this. We are going to do the other side again like this way, and of course I have to glue it on this side or else we get it double up like this. Squeeze it real hard, and now we need the loose blocks again. Of course I need some glue again. Sometimes you wish the glue sticks were a little bit longer, but here in the Netherlands they don't sell the glue sticks which are very long. Like this. This is one, and now we're going to do the other side like this, and then I will show it to you a little bit closer so you can get a nice look at it. This will be the first part of our carrot. I don't know I don't know what I'm thinking about right now, but we will see. Now we're going to do the middle part of our carrot, and we are going to make first of course two loose pieces again. We are going to make again 2 of 2 like this, and I am already stuck to my glue. This is one, and now the second one like this. And of course I hope that you all can find the tumbling tower blocks, because Rose has a hard time getting her tumbling tower blocks in her country. So I hope you can get those blocks. I heard from Dollar Tree, but I don't know if they sell them always or maybe in the seasons. I don't know. Here in the Netherlands they buy them only for seasons, not all year round. And these blocks are again a little bigger than I used to use. This is 1 of 3. So let me know down below in the comments if you are having a hard time to get the tumbling tower blocks, or maybe you can buy them anyway and any day in your store. And which store do you buy them? I am really curious about that. We only have here a shop, it's called The Action. So this is one like this, and I am already thinking for probably I have one too much, because if I have the second layer it only had to be 3, and like this way I have to build it up, and I will have to see if I am correct, and or else we have one left over. I am going to place this on top of here like this. This is one. Now we're going to do the same one like we did with the first layer of the carrot, again against each other like this. And now we do the single ones like this and place it over here. And now we're going to do the other one, and then I have to look if I am correct, that I am one too many. That means that the middle layer only has 1 of 3. So I have to squeeze it. You see, this is how the second layer is turned out, and if I am correctly, he is totally fitting inside of this one. And you see, this is what I mean. You have a little piece over and he's totally fitting in here. So we didn't need 2 of 3, we only need 1 of 3. Now we're going to do the top part, and this will be very easy. That only will be 1 of 2 and 2 singles, if I am correctly counted. Like this. This is 1, and now we have to remove it. And of course the singles one, like this. I have to look this way so I can see better if I am in the middle or not. And again the other one against it, like this. And we have to place it down, squeeze it real hard and press it down. That means we have also one of this one. And if I'm correct, he is totally fitting inside of here. So I am showing it to you right now, like this. I have to, it is, let's say it's a big carrot. We will see how at the end, if this is something I am recommend or not. So we will see. And probably what I will do, I think I will do one of the blocks in half. And I think I'm going to place one half block on top of here. So imagine that this one is away, that you only see the top. So I think I will do a one in half. So, but for now we already have first carrot is finished. So I will make the second one. I have already two of my carrots finished. Of course, we still have to glue them together, but we will do that later. But first I was thinking I have two bigger ones right now, but I'm also going to make two of the smaller ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue two pieces together like this. And this will be the top layer, of course. I have to refill my glue. And now I'm going to do my glue over here, like this. I'm going to place one block on top, squeeze it again. Now I'm going to do the other one, like this. And I'm also going to place it on the other side. And of course, exactly against, over each other, like this. Now we already have one of the tops, and now we only need the under piece. This will be one of three first. I was thinking maybe it is also fun to do a smaller one and a bigger one. So, but of course you don't have to do it. If you just like two bigger ones, it's also fine. But for everyone who also like to have a smaller one, then we already have also the smaller ones. We are going to do two together like this. And we need two of two. And we are going to do one. And it will be the second and the third, like this. And place it against each other, like this. So for everyone who paid attention already saw I made a mistake. I will show you too. This will be the top. This will be one of two, and on each side a single one. This is one piece for the smaller one. Now we go for the middle piece of our, of course, middle piece, but the under piece we will have one of three, two of two over here. And now we only need one single on each side, like this. This will be the bottom. And then we need the top also, but we are going to use a half block. Like I said, we also will use for the bigger one. Like this. Squeeze it. And you see, now you can count them already. 3 and 2 of 2 on each side and single on each side also. And then we're going this on top. And then we're going to do this one in half. And then we already have our little smaller carrot. So I did saw 3 blocks in half, and of course I don't need all of them, so I'm going to use this one. We are going to first put this a little smaller one together. We are going to glue. Of course you can use also some wood glue, that's also fine too. You can use, of course, any glue you like. I use this one like this, and I'm going to place it on top of here like this. I try to get it totally in the center, because, and then squeeze it real hard until it is dried up like this. You see, now you already have your first part, and now we take one of the blocks and we're going to do some glue on the underside, and we're gluing this also exactly in the middle. And immediately remove the glue you don't need, like this. and he's still here, a little bit of glue, and squeeze it real hard. And now you see, you already, of course, you will see it this way because a carrot is always this way. If I look at right now, we probably looks the same way together, if this will be a carrot or not. So, but we will see how this will change up in a moment. Now we're going to do the bigger part because this one is of course in 3. We are going to do again on the underside some glue, like here, on this side, on this side, on here, and on this piece. We are going to place it again in the middle like this, and we have to really look if we have it on the same spot we wanted to have, like this. And now we are squeezing it real hard, and we already have our first part on top of here. And now we're going to place the, of course we need some glue again, like this, and we are going to place this also on top of here in the middle, and we squeeze it and squeeze this one also over here, like we get it really nice. This is one size, and we are going to use again a block we just saw in half. Of course I did it with my jigsaw, but you also can use your hand saw because these are very small blocks, so you can easily do it with your hand like this. And now we already have the bigger and the smaller one, so with a lot of imagination you will see it what it is. So I will do the third one, and now we're going to do the next step. All 3 of our carrots are already glued together, and what we're going to do right now, I'm going to take my paint, and I'm going to take my easy and cheap brand furniture wax, and this furniture wax is a little bit of the darker color. You can see it already. It's a little bit more like dark brown, but it, of course it is not totally in this color. It's a little bit lighter. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2 the way I have them in my decor, the bigger one and the smaller one, and I will make one for you also in the orange one, so you can see if it will look a little bit like a real carrot or not. So so I will do one in this orange color, and I always have this kind of little tubes. I always buy a package with little tubes of coloring, because if you buy one can of one color, you most of the time you don't need a lot of the paint, so maybe you can also choose for little pieces, and they are much cheaper than if you have a big one. So I will go for this orange color, so I will do this one in the orange one. You see already I have this one in the orange color, and what I'm going to do, I let this dry for a little moment, and now we go further with the 2, the bigger one and the smaller one, and we are going to do them in some furniture wax like this. And now we just go over it, and you see already it's not as dark as you see it in the jar, but of course it is dark. So, but I love the rustic feeling, so I will do this also, both of them in the furniture wax, and then we're going to do the next step. I have both of my carrots in the furniture wax. What I'm going to do, I let it dry already for an hour. And what I'm going to do right now, just take a piece of kitchen towel and just wipe the wax which is still on and it doesn't dry in. Just remove it like this. And you make a clean slate like this. Just wipe it off. I will do both of them, and then we are going to do the back side, of course, of our carrots. That's the most important thing, with some greenery. You see already the orange carrot is dried up, and of course my in the furniture bags are also done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place them aside like this, and we are going to do some backside with greenery. I have here an old plant from IKEA. You can still buy them. They were normally $4.99, but Sunday I was in at IKEA, and I thought was seeing that they were so priced up. Are now $8.99 here, at least here in the Netherlands. I don't know if it is other countries or places the same, but like I said, they were $4.99 the whole plant, and I always use them to pick pieces off, so I have more for less money. But I was really startled, how you call it? At least here in the Netherlands we call it geschrokken. So I was a little bit surprised by the price, because they almost did go up with 100%. So I think that's not a great thing. So I take a couple of my leaves like this. I took a couple of them off, 3 pieces. What I'm going to do, just remove the underside of the fern like this, the height you want to have it, because we want to make a nice backside of our for our carrots. So I think this is now maybe even one more like this. So we're going to do also the same with the other side. And of course I use fern because it gives a little bit more body to it. And I think I need one more like this. Yes, this is a little bit correct. Now I have already 2, and I'm going to use 3 because I'm going to do 2 wise way the front side and 1 turned over to the back side. So you also have on each side a nice look like this. You put them together and you do this one on the back sides. Just you see here a good one on this side, and you see 2 on this side like this. And now you already have a nice little bundle like this. And what I'm going to do, I also have a piece of greenery. It was a garland. Maybe I can show it to you a little bit better. This looks a little bit the most what it's on the back side of a carrot. So I use this one, and you see I use a couple of them also. Cut it off like this, and you have more for your money like this. And I even have more over here and 1 over here. Just take a couple of them. You don't have to need all of them, but just take them off. And what I'm going to do, because you see already, if I am show it to you correctly, if you see the back side, you see a plastic ending. Of course we don't like plastic endings, so we are going to cut all the plastic endings off like this. Just cut it off. And it even is better when you have to do it inside of with some twine, because we're going to make a bundle with twine over it like this. Just cut everything out. And I know I do it in front of the camera because I love to show you also how it is made like this. And a couple of this, and the last one. And maybe we don't need all of them, but we already have it laying around. Of course is here, so I have my piece of twine, and this is a little bit of the thinner twine. We have this also standing here, so we are ready to go. We are going to again the bundle with the ferns, 2 pointing the front and 1 pointing the back side. Like I said, now we're going to take this pieces and we're just going to lay it over here, and we're going to do 1 over here, and we're so going around and around until we think it is enough like this. And I'm even placing 1 over here and 1 on this side over here. And I think we have already a nice little bundle for the back side of our carrots. And of course, if you think this is too much, just maybe you need a couple of things from this, but I always love my greenery, so I take a little bit more like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to squeeze it, and I think I still need another one over here. And now I'm going to squeeze everything like this, and now we have a nice bundle over here. I have to show it to you if you see it in, I don't know if I can show it to you. This way. So you see here, I have my glue gun on. I just let fall a little drop of glue on top of here. Doesn't matter how you do it. Just place your twine inside of it and wait until it is dried up. That's really important before we're going to make our turns and pull everything together. So just wait a little moment until it is dried up. You see already the twine is almost dried up, and now we're going to pull on it and we are going to go over and make the turns we need like this. And we squeeze it real hard because we don't want to move it later on, like this, and a couple of times, and make it as thick as you want to have it, like this. And you see already I keep a little space open, this one, but we are going to cut it off later, so and then we can just glue it on top of our carrot, so like this. And now I'm going to cut it off, and I don't have a scissor, so I really am hoping that this is also going off. But most of the time when my camera is running, it doesn't work this way. So at least with a lot of power, it does work. So like this, and the ending, and just do some glue on your piece and just lay your twine inside of here to end your little turns, how you call it, your, I don't know how you really call it in English, but you see already what I mean. Now we have a nice little bundle with some greenery. Of course we have to work with it a little bit, but you see now I have some greenery all around the fern. It's just like a nice little bundle. And now we are going to cut all the rest of the ending off, and just take your time for this. I will do that also. So I also took the ending off, and you see already now I have a nice little bit of a flat ending. So it's very easy. Just take your little tool and just cut it off. But like I said, take a moment of your time. And now I'm going to take my orange carrot, and now we can glue it as really exactly in the middle of our carrot, like this. So we are going to do some glue. I really have to get my glue like this. Just do it in the middle, like this. And we are going to glue it exactly in the middle of our carrots, like this. And I really have to squeeze it real hard, like this. And now I'm really hoping, because I didn't look on the other side, so I really am hoping that I have it in the middle. And then you already have my mistake, and you don't have to make the same mistake again. So like this. And now you already have your own first little carrot. It's just an experiment from Tumbling Tower Blocks, but I am really loving how he's looking, and at least he looks a little bit like a carrot, like this. So I will do the other two. On all the carrots I had my greenery already on top. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take you now in a moment to my computer, and we're going to make two little cute signs. So you don't have to make them. You can find the free printables, of course, in the link down below in our description box if you want to make the sign also. So I'm going to make a very quick and easy little sign. You can put together with your carrots when you are going to decorate it, but I'll show you that in a moment. So we make one of 4 blocks like this. It's very easy to make. So, and this is number 4, and like this, squeeze it and press it down. What we're going to do, we are going to take one block, a single one also on the side, and we are going to place it against each other like this. And we're going to do a single one, another one, because you see already he is falling down on his own. And again also squeeze this one against each other like this. And now you already have your own standing little sign. And we are going to do this in some furniture wax. And but before I'm going to do it, we are going to make our little tag sign, just how you call it. So come along with me to my computer. But of course, before I forget, I have to make the second one. I almost would forget it. Sorry. I am going too fast because I don't want to take too much of your time. And remove the glue, and we are going to do the third one, of course, and glue it against each other like this, and the fourth one. And it is so easy, and so you can make so easy your own little signs. And in our free printables you will find lots and lots of sign inspiration. You just go over, take them on your computer. I think you really need a computer. Maybe you also can do it with your telephone, but I don't know, but at least a laptop or a computer like this, and you can place them. And what you also can do is, of course, go to the free printables, click on the picture you want, and make a print screen out of it on your telephone, and then you can also send it over to your computer or your printer like this, and place this one also against each other. And now we already have our own two little signs. And now we're going to really go to my computer. And this is how our little signs and our pictures turned out. Of course, I'm going to cut them out, and we are going to mud podge them on top of our little signs we just made. The pictures are cut out. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my sign. I'm just going to do on front of it, I'm going to do some mud podge, because especially I take the whole front of the sign because I did some furniture wax on top of it. And then always you have a little bit of struggle to get the sign on top of here. So I'm going to do the whole piece like this, and I'm going to lay my picture on top of here in the middle. And I have to work with it. I show it to you in a second. Like this. And I try not to get some mud podge on the front of my picture, because I want to keep my picture a little bit in the matte finish, I always say, like this. And of course he still needs to dry up, but I am really happy how easy and how fast you make your own little standing sign. Only our little text needs of the text signs need to dry. In a moment you see the end reveal of all what we just made. And here you see finally the end reveal of our Tumbling Tower Blocks carrots. And I have to say, I really like how they turned out, especially because my decor is rustic. So I especially like the rustic ones, but of course also the orange one is turned out very nice. At least I think they turned out very nice. I hope you give it a try, because you will be amazed how cute they look in your decor. So in a moment I show it to you a little bit closer, but for now, thank you so much for being here and spending a little moment of your day together with me. Of course, I hope you did this DIY together with me, and did you come on over and just come over to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, if you like this content, go over to our description box. There you find all the links you need. Enough talking. I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you Saturday. Bye.